Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the Truth. I'm going to welcome you to my channel, all my subscribers, my future subscribers, all my, hey, let me check this dude out, all my peaches, triggers, haters, lovers, scallywags, commenters, each and every one of you, I welcome you to my channel and thank you for stopping by. Well, you know what time it is? It's comment time, and we're going to go through some comments. And what I want to start off by saying, most of these comments are going to be regarding the video I just posted about Calvin Sunshine Shoulders, and on his one particular video called "Coming to America," I think it is. Here it is here. Now, before I even say something, I haven't read the comments. I glanced at maybe one or two, and that's that. And I said, well, let me just give my reaction as I read them, genuinely. So anyway, I got nothing but mad love for Calvin. And in fact, if it wasn't for him for giving me some pointers on how to really increase my viewership, to increase the possible album rhythm that I may hit one day. But I got mad love for the brother. There's no hatred, there's no animosity, there's nothing. We just two brothers kicking it, baby. Now, I will say that I will not wait on him if he says he's coming to see me, because there's been 3 times he has and has not showed up, left me standing by the road in the sun for about 2 hours waiting for him to get off a bus that he said he was on, or waiting somewhere in a restaurant in Dumaguete and Robinson, and then ultimately saying he's not going to make it. So there is a little hair in my throat about him, about being so cavalier about standing me up. Maybe I felt a little, less than how you can make a commitment to someone and just break it. But anyway, be that as it may, let's go through some of the comments that what I've gotten from you regarding my video post on his. Okay, here's one from Derek Duckworth. Derek Duckworth, I haven't heard from you in a while, brother. Thank you for commenting. And it says, Brother Gerard, if you bring them over and they ghost you, it is true you're financially responsible for them for 10 years. Check that out. Which I didn't know, that if you bring a Filipino to the U.S., that you are financially committed to them for 10 years. So let that be another reason why you think about it. But then let's face it, if you're bringing a Filipina, if you plan on taking her that far, into your world, then you are, I like to think that you are committed to her and feel that she is the one, and that she's not going nowhere, that this is the girl for you. So this shouldn't be the reason why you wouldn't want to, at first, feel that commitment and want to honor that commitment. But we know we don't live in a perfect world. Anything can happen. But I didn't know that, Derek Duckworth. Thanks for sharing that. Okay, we're going to go to another one. The next one is, let me see. No, okay. Okay, now you want to act funny. Oh, here we are. This next one is from Rag Jamrock. One day ago, hey brother, how you be doing? He says, Calvin talks about an expats. Those are the guys waiting for you to spend all the money for the plane ticket, for visas and green card applications, and wait for the opportunity to pronounce once you bring her over. Do you remember the song by Dr. Hook? When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you watch your friends. See that? And let me read over again. He says, these are the guys waiting for you to spend all the money for a plane ticket, for visa, and green card application, and wait for the opportunity to pounce once you bring her over. Do you remember the song by Dr. Hook? When you're in love with a beautiful woman, you watch your friends. Well, if you have to watch your friend around your wife or around your girlfriend, then they're not your friends. It's just plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? And as far as going through the motion of getting a plane ticket and all that stuff and whatever, and waiting for you to bring them so they can pounce on it, I don't know if they're thinking that far ahead, but we do know that when it comes to man and woman, let me say this, and I'm gonna try to say this as I can. I will fight for a woman, but I will not fight over a woman. Simply means that if I have a woman and she has an issue with a business, or she has an issue with her being mistreated by someone, that we can approach it and deal with it, and she needs support in dealing with that, and we will fight together to overcome that. Yes, I will fight for you in that aspect of it. But when it comes to you putting me in a position whereas that I have to fight over you from my friends, or I have to fight over you from another man, or I have to fight over you because there's a threat, well then no, I will not fight over you. Because if I have to fight over you on that that way, then you were never mine. You follow what I'm saying? A woman who is with someone is with someone. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of, a lot of, people wanting to run interference in that, but that's all it is. You sidestep it and you keep on going. You don't get bogged down by, by the lure of someone else. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta watch your friends. But like I said, if you have to watch your friends, they're not really your friends. I feel good that, there are some guys who I know are comfortable with me around their wives, or around the lady friends and all that stuff. And there are some that give the illusion that they're comfortable with, but then, I catch them doing a side eye at me or something like this. And if I could let it let me feel uncomfortable, it could. But then, I understand. I understand. Not all relationships are tight. Not all relationships are, are edged in stone. And if you're human, you're going to have some insecurities, But then, those insecurities, a lot of times they're because of, your personal insecurities, and a lot of times that's what breeds jealousy, so, I just don't let it bother me. I just don't, because you know why? I'll tell you, I'll tell you a reason why. One main reason why. Because I'm a good man. You follow what I'm saying? I'm a good man. And on the same token, I have women, who guys whose wives don't want them around me, because they think, oh, Gerard is a playboy. He's going to be around girls like this, and the temptation is going to be there. And, I understand that too, but, it's not so. When I am with someone who is married, I respect their marriage as much as they should respect their marriage. You follow what I'm saying? If I'm out with a cat and I think he's going, now men talk, men say some crude things about a beautiful woman when they see her, but it's just talk. But if I see that talk, getting placed there, I say, yo, my man, you're married. I'm the first one, to say, yo, man, you're going too far. Your playtime is over. Realize what you're putting on the line when you want to go, disappear with this girl. You know, so I'm the type of dude that wears that. A lot of dudes don't want me around because I keeps it real. I keeps it real, man. And just like with Calvin, my friend over here, Calvin, sometimes he want to talk, and I said, Calvin, I don't want to hear this, man. I don't want to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not something I want to put in my mind. Okay, you saw this girl like this, you're gonna roll up on her. I don't want to hear this, man. I don't want to hear this. And I don't know how he personally feels about that, but it doesn't stop him from keep saying it. So anyway, yeah, I definitely agree with you, Rag Jamrock. You gotta watch your friends. If that's where you're at. Now, this is Trillionaire Access. I think it's the first time I've seen him, Trillionaire Access. I like the name. He says, this video is hilarious and on point. Roast him, Gerard, LOL. Personally, he's undercut you on his panel a few times. He's slick with it, the way he talks down to people. He makes good videos, although he needs to realize he's not the expert. When it comes to the Philippines, being there a few years, it's nothing, especially as a foreigner. He acts as if he's never had a nice looking girl before. LOL. I think he needs to listen to you more and get more wisdom. Like you said, he's from Kentucky. You're world traveled. School him and open his mind to the world. He's thinking from a limited perspective. I think he's a good guy that has has to tone it down a little. Everyone is not after his woman, LOL. Keep making excellent videos from a different and unique perspective. Why, thank you, my brother. I really appreciate that, Trillionaire Access. Well said. Hey, well said. If Kentucky, I won't. I don't know what his track record is as far as women is concerned. But I know here in the Philippines, you come here and you get a girl that not in your wildest imaginations could you get in the United States. Okay, I'm going to try to pick it up where I left off at because my camera was full, so I had to delete some videos. But I think I was talking about the line that, you get a beautiful girl here, it's something that you want to have, at least once in your life, or in your life. You live in a country where you're from, and you're not able to, girls aren't looking at old men, so you go somewhere, whereas, it's not an age issue,